Hello and welcome to Blizzard at Gamescom. This is the show where we will bring you all the latest happenings and news here at the Blizzard booth, and of course also the extended universe. Today we will be looking into the new cinematic of Blizzard. It's for Warlords of Draenor, the new World of Warcraft expansion, which is coming out soon. And also we're going to look into Diablo 3, Reaper of Souls for the console, which is also being released very soon. And last but not least, we're also going to take a look at Hearthstone with its current patch, Curse of Naxxramas, that way around. And of course that's not all. We have a lot more going on in this show tonight. One of the things is, for example, a contest. So you people who are watching, you can actually win some really cool stuff. All you have to do is following us on Twitter. Make sure to include the hashtag BlizzGC2014 and you're good to go. I can't wait to see what you guys are coming up with as we do announce more about the contest in just a bit. But before that, I just want to quickly speak to the people who unfortunately couldn't get to the event here. You're probably pretty sad that you're not here, which you should be, because you're missing out on a lot of awesome things. But we wanted to make sure that you're not feeling like you're missing out on too much, and that's why we were going around to see what's happened today at the Blizzard booth. You're actually stealing part of the umbrella here. That's really clever. Good positioning right there. What are you looking forward to the most here at Gamescom?
Blizzard, because I'm a big fan of Diablo 3.
How many people have tried to squeeze in under your umbrella, like really awkwardly from behind, like that guy? Did he try? Did you try? Oh, come on, you didn't try?
No, I didn't.
Okay, you have a run. Good luck. Made him play Diablo. How happy are you to do something like that with your sons?
Sehr glücklich. Ich werde dieses Jahr Opa und ich habe mir geschworen, das ist der Vater, der zukünftige Vater, ich habe mir geschworen, unseren Max, so soll das Kind heißen, auch zu Diablo zu bringen, als nächsten Kunde.
Alright, so he's becoming grandpa this year. He's really, really happy to be here with his sons. This lovely fella here is going to be father very soon, and his plan is to bring that little kid also to Diablo. That's a good plan. Thank you so much, and have fun at the Gamescom this year. And as you can see, there is a lot going on during the day. Now, it's almost too much for only one person to take it all in. That's why I got myself some, well, I would say competent help here. And of course, I'm talking about my co-host, Josh. Josh, how are you doing?
Woo!
Are we applauding for you?
Woo!
Josh, you got this.
I'm doing well.
Yeah.
I'm doing very well. By the way, what was that thing you were playing with that looked awesome?
Oh, yeah, it was awesome. The problem was that the highest, like you had to hit the lights, and the highest up was like way above me because I'm unfortunately not that tall.
Yeah.
So the guy had a bit of an advantage.
Okay.
But I still beat him.
Bring out like
I totally
a
didn't
phone
beat
book
him.
or a stool or anything?
No, unfortunately not. No, I wanted to go hard mode, so it was okay. It was okay for me.
Okay.
Now, you've been here all day already.
Yes.
Have you been enjoying it? And also, is this the first Gamescom you're attending?
Yeah, okay, so this is the very first Gamescom I've ever been to, and it's mind-blowing. I mean, it's crazy how many people are actually here. Like last year, there was something like 340,000.
Sure, yeah, I counted them. I think that's absolutely correct.
It's nuts. And I mean, you know, I've been to theme parks and E3 and all that, but to see that many people in one place is just bananas. It's awesome, though. Everyone's pumped.
Yeah, I was about to ask, like, how's the mood out there? Because I of course, stayed in here. I didn't want to get involved, you know.
True statistic, 99.9% satisfaction rate.
Yeah?
Yeah. I asked them all.
Oh, you asked them all?
Oh, yeah. 7,000 people. I'm exhausted.
Well, I gonna look forward to watch over that footage. However, I think we cut it down a little bit. But I know
That's
that
unfortunate. It's all good. Every last bit of it.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Well, so disappointed. I know everyone is probably really disappointed. But yeah, you've been going around this morning to actually take a look at the people in the queue, in the lines, and there is a lot of lines going on during the Gamescom. And you've been asking of their expectations for this event. So let's check that out.
What's the best thing about Gamescom?
Oh god.
I know, that's a heavy question. Is Gamescom... Let's try that one again. All right. What's your expectations of Gamescom?
You know, just see all the new upcoming games, some of the new tech that's coming out as well.
World of Warcraft.
Meet a lot of friends.
I hope to have the opportunity to play a lot of games, not to stand in line so long.
Waiting outside under rain and sun since 9 o'clock of this morning.
What's the first thing you're going to look at?
The Blizzard.
Are you guys huge like Blizzard fans?
I play everything since Diablo 1.
Oh wow!
So
yeah. How long have you guys been playing World of Warcraft?
For 10 years. For 10 years.
10 years.
We played till the first beta.
Is Gamescom best experienced with friends or by yourself?
With friends.
I wouldn't have come if it was just by myself, so yeah, pretty much with friends.
I went alone and it sucked.
Turn your back to him. How's that feel?
No, it's definitely better when someone's here with you.
Okay, come back. Come back. Is that better?
Yeah.
That is conclusive evidence Gamescom is more fun with a friend. Thanks, guys.
Well, that was some great insight. It is indeed a lot more fun with friends. You would know about that, Josh, would you? Oh,
once again?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Zinger!
I planned that one out. I'm thinking
yeah,
for the last 3 days, like, how can I do that? How can I just, like, one little snappy remark?
Just burned a little bit.
Yeah, I made it slip in there, and I think I did pretty well. But yeah, that's not the only thing you gave us here today. Not just the insight of what the people out there are thinking. You got some more up in your, if I may say, very 2014 flannel sleeve.
Is this not popular anymore? Because no one's told me this.
I
thought this was
sure.
pretty cutting edge. And these pants are spandex. And they told me at
really
the store,
tiny.
this is what everyone's wearing, because I am very unfashionable.
I can tell.
I think this is dashing. Thank you very much.
No, it looks dashing, but yeah, I've been talking about contests a little bit beforehand, and you actually have some more information about that.
Right, okay, so what we want to see on Twitter is you guys and how you're enjoying Blizzard at Gamescom. So you don't even have to be here, but if you are here, we want that too. So upload pictures, say something cool, but just make sure that you use BlizzGC2014 as your hashtag. Also, one other thing, if you have any questions for the developers, hit me up. I'm going to be looking at this iPad for the next 3 days. Also, just use that hashtag, though.
Yeah, so I can't wait to see what the people come up with. Like anything, if you want to just talk to us, he's going to be sitting here all night long and looking at what you have to say, and we might like start a conversation about something we find. So anything goes. We can't wait. Just make sure to use the hashtag. And of course, for the contest, you can win some really, really, really cool prizes. We got actually have a whole list. I'm not going to read it all out, but it ranges from really cool Murloc plushies to Pandaren plushies. They're really adorable. And we also have like StarCraft shirts, we have lanyards, Hearthstone packs, and as well as a bouncy ball. Not sure what that includes, so I will find out eventually. And also those really, really cool little statues. You might have seen them. Like they're like chibied down characters from the Blizzard universe. They're really, really cool. Adorable. Yeah. And this is just some of the stuff our winners can actually get. And each day we're going to choose 5 winners, all right? And out of those 5 winners, we're going to have a main winner and 4 runner-ups. The main winner is being rewarded with something incredible, awesome. I can't even begin to tell you how jealous that makes me. So on our stage, we have live drawing sessions. This time around, we have Luke Mancini on the stage, and he's drawing live in front of the audience. So the wonderful drawing is going to continue going on stage for the next few days until Sunday, which is the last day of Gamescom. And this finished piece will be printed out, and you want to get a printed out and signed version from Luke Mancini himself. And that's pretty darn cool.
That's pretty awesome.
That is really awesome. So I'm already jealous about that. Now, of course, as you can see, there is a lot behind me. We have this studio built for us this time around. This is my 7th Gamescom, all right?
7th?
7th.
Wow.
Yeah,
you're a veteran.
I'm a lot older than some, I think.
I'm still beating you in that category, though.
You look young and dashing. That flannel really takes off 3 years.
I need to do... Oh, the flannel thing again. Listen, I was raised in the woods, okay? This is my comfort zone.
It's perfect. No
all
judging,
right.
but I totally judged you. Either way, yeah, so you can see there's a lot which has been built up, obviously, to make everything here possible. And you, dear Josh, actually went around to take a look at how that went. So we're just going to check that out.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Josh RZ here live at Gamescom 2014, and we thought we would show you what it's like to set the place up. I've been to conventions. I've been to E3. I've been to Comic-Con. I had no idea the scale, the size of Gamescom. It's just, you could fit like 3 or 4 E3s inside of this. It's insane. So let's go check out what they're doing over here at the booth. Don't run. Do not run.
Here are like the PCs that will be ready to use. As you can see, they're all pretty much ready to set up. The way it's going to work is that each row will basically play against each other, and they'll play either the opposing row or the one that's literally on the same side. And that's pretty much it.
Thank you for the tour, Ben.
Of course, you're welcome.
This is a box. I don't know what's in these boxes because of the plastic wrapping and the fact that there's a box around the contents of what's in the box. Check this out. They just finished putting these cards up today. This is Hearthstone. You can play it on your computer, you can play it on your iPad. I personally play it on both. A little game called Diablo. I know you guys have probably never heard of that. We're pretty excited.
We wanted a specific or a focus for each area, a statue. Yeah. We have Gromash on Warlords, we have the 3 characters on Heroes and Maltael on Diablo. For Hearthstone, what character can you have? We thought that those giant cards were the best one.
A lot of the costumes that we have here, believe it or not, are actually something that people can put on. So that's just not a statue, that's actually, someone can get inside that and win the costume contest. How cool is that? If that's not the biggest flat screen TV I've ever seen, I don't know what is. How long did it take you guys to set this up?
Only the programming?
Yeah.
Yeah. Only for the dance contest, I would say half a day.
It's a good thing you're doing this and not me, yeah. So I want to show you guys the back end. Look at this. This is the back side of our massive screen. Now, I have no idea what any of this stuff does, but yesterday when I came here, I stood here for about 2 hours and just stared at the blinking lights. It's kind of like a rave concert. So on average, it takes about a week to get everything set up for Gamescom, which is insane when you think about all the stuff that goes into just setting up one part of our stage. And after just examining this, I'm pretty sure I could set this up myself.
And we are back again now, Josh. When I heard you're going to do this build-up of Gamescom video, I actually thought you getting involved.
No.
Which you really didn't. So I'm mildly disappointed, but more angry than anything else. And I think... See, since you didn't help building that up, I actually got something for you.
Oh, did you now? What'd you got?
Yeah, but don't be so excited. Okay, so I wanted a punishment, but obviously this is not a punishment. It's technically more of a reward. This is a papercraft Diablo figurine. Now, I want you to assemble this. But to make it a little bit punishmenty, is that a word? It's not a word. I'm going to keep the instructions.
Okay, so just so I'm clear, you're going to make me do that live on the stream without the instructions.
You're going to be busy with that, mainly because I don't want you to get involved or say something, you know.
Is there small parts in here? Because I'm known to choke on that kind of stuff.
Let me see. There is small parts in it, and I would just see how well you do. Also, once you unwrapped it, give me the box back. I don't want you to even have a picture of him nearby. I don't want you to get too much information out of it. It has to be a punishment. It has to be a punishment.
I should have really done some work and avoided this. Okay, all right, this is going to turn out horribly. Okay, yep, there it is.
Okay, let's see how much of Diablo it actually will look like. Are you excited about that?
Do I get to use the arts and crafts table in front of us?
Yeah, you can make some space and actually use it. Also, I want to remind everyone.
This is his hat of some sort.
This is one of the things you can actually also win in the contest. Not the one he did. Don't worry about that. You don't actually have to deal with that.
They don't want the one I'm going to finish?
Probably. I don't know. Let's see. If it's finished, I can tell you that.
Ooh, stickers.
That's just one of the things you can win. Also, of course, make sure to use the hashtag when you're participating on our contest. It's a BlizzGC 2014. And apart from that, you have to follow one of the Twitter channels from Blizzard. They have plenty of them, so there's enough to follow. Just follow all of them to be on the safe side. Because we contact the winners via Twitter DM, so you need to be able to follow the person so you can actually write DMs with each other. Now, next up, we're going to talk about something really amazing. As yesterday, we had a big reveal on on stage. I'm talking about the World of Warcraft Warlords of Draenor cinematic. And for that, we're going to have a guest in just a second, so stay tuned. And we are back again. Yesterday we had one of those nerd chill moments, and I'm already seeing the person I want to see in here. It was incredible, all right? The hall was going crazy. I had goosebumps all over my place. And yeah, the team behind it, of course, is the Blizzard Cinematic team. You guys did a wonderful job. We saw the trailer for the first time ever yesterday. But of course, first I want to tell you who is actually sitting here. It's Marc Messenger. This lovely guy is working in the cinematic team as a project director. How are you doing today?
I'm great. I'm excited. It's awesome.
All right. I'm really excited to have you here. We had you quick on stage yesterday, but this is a bit more relaxed, so I'm really happy about that. Now you're the project director,
yes,
right? So obviously titles normally don't give away too much of what the person really does. So what exactly does your work consist of in the cinematic team?
Well, you know, our team, we just make movies. So it's very much the way you'd imagine it to be at an animation studio, you know, in Hollywood. You know, we get a script, we work out a concept with the game team, and then, you know, it's my job just to sort of guide the whole thing through the process and work with my art director, Chris, who was up with me last night. And we have this just amazing cinematics team, family of filmmakers that just love to do what they do.
I think everyone who watches those cinematics can confirm that. It is amazing everything you guys see. Yesterday was quite a showdown. How are you feeling? Have you recovered from that yet?
You know, this is the first time that I've actually been able to be at a premiere of one of the films that I've worked on for Blizzard. So it was a real high for me. It was super exciting just to see. I couldn't believe how many people were here. You know, I couldn't believe how loud the applause was. It was very, very gratifying. I mean, this is why we do what we do, right? We don't do it in a vacuum. We spend a year working on something, and then, but it's really about the fans. It's really about getting that reaction from the people that care. So it's awesome.
Well, we actually now going to take a look at that very reaction we saw after showing the reveal of the cinematic trailer. So let's take a look.
We're about to see the world premiere of our newest cinematic. How pumped are you?
So much, I can't describe it. It's so amazing.
Wow. Really excited. Yeah, I'm waiting months for this, yes. Woo, 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 woo.
I'm excited. Yeah.
What you're going to see is this really, you know, important moment where the history of the Warcraft universe takes this new turn.
I waited 4 hours for that and it was amazing. I'm still shaking.
Just brilliant, amazing, really. Blizzard, every time Blizzard gets on a new level.
It's awesome, as always. Well, maybe a whole film of that.
So are you guys pumped?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So much hype now.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing.
All them feels, and I can so relate to them as I felt them too. Now, you guys have been answering that question yesterday on stage. You've been working on the cinematic for a year. After working on something for so long, how does it feel to like present it in an audience of fans like that?
Well, it's really important actually because you know you see it, you're so familiar with it, you've watched it so many thousands of times, right? And dissected it in its minutia. And then it's really about, you need those fresh eyes. You need the vicarious experience of seeing it with people who are just coming into it, all fresh. All they know is they love World of Warcraft and they just want to see something cool. And so it's just very, very exciting. Yeah.
We of course also want to show that cinematic now here on stream. But before we let it roll, is there anything we should bear in mind whilst watching it?
Just, you know, remember that this is all part of a bigger story. And you know, one of the important things that we did was we tried to reference a little bit of an earlier cinematic from the Warcraft canon that will be familiar to people who played back in the day. And we actually tried to reference that to really reinforce this idea that history is being changed in the world of Warcraft.
All right, thank you so much for being on and giving us
Thank
insight. It's great to talk to you again. And now we're going to take a look at this very cinematic. The expansion will actually come out at the 13th of November, so don't miss that. And after this lovely cinematic, we're going to be back with the daily updates. Enjoy.
Drink, Hellscream. Claim your destiny. You will all be conquerors. And what, Gul'dan, must we give in return? Everything. Reject this gift. And did you bring these mongrels here just to watch you die? Not our destiny. Times change. We will never be slaves!
that was the cinematic. I think we didn't promise too much. That was absolutely amazing. I have goosebumps all over. And of course, yeah, the game is going to be released at, or rather the add-on is going to come out at the 13th of November. And now it's time for some daily updates. And now it's time for daily updates. It's time to know what's going on for Blizzard here at the Gamescom. And we start with the big lines. We actually had Josh once more going around to actually talk to the people who were standing in line to get into this event. So let's see how they're doing.
Are you excited about waiting in more lines after you're done waiting in this line?
No.
What I read online is there's 340,000 people last year, and they're saying there's more this year, and they're all going to be standing in the line you want to be in. Is that okay?
Well, it's not okay, but...
How's the line been for you?
Yeah, we are just waiting and hope that we get in.
I like the atmosphere.
If you could summarize Gamescom in one word, what would it be?
Amazing.
Why did you come to this booth first?
Because I like Blizzard games.
What's your favorite Blizzard game?
World of Warcraft.
World of Warcraft.
Why are you excited about Heroes of the Storm?
Well, it's kind of a new type of MOBA. It's more team-based, and I pretty much play Blizzard games since I've born.
And why did you come here first? Why this booth first?
We're a bit of Blizzard fanboys.
Yeah. You guys are my best friends already.
Now, if you're into buying epic Blizzard loot or Blizzard equipment, the store is the place to go, and we actually checked it out to see what they have, and also we chatted some to happy customers.
Han, nice to meet you, man. What'd you buy at the Blizzard store?
I bought like the Hearthstone plushie.
Oh, show it to me. Everyone's getting the plushie today. Awesome, man. And what'd you buy?
I bought a Weep of Souls t-shirt.
2 Circlings, 1 Murloc, and 2 K-Chains.
Nice. Do you guys play StarCraft a lot?
Sometimes, yes. But Circling is so cute.
So I am here with...
Knut Berger of Masterbrand.
As no Blizzard fans, they do a lot of stuff for us. So tell me, how did this all begin?
All my team and myself got a gaming background, and our vision and our goal is to kind of create some cool streetwear based on the most amazing video game franchises, and just go beyond merchandise type of thing, beyond T-shirts, key rings, and those kind of things.
Like, give me the noise a Murloc makes. There you go. It's perfect.
I already talked about the amazing program we have on the main stage. One of the things on that list is, for example, a World of Warcraft live raids. We have a lot of guilds and World of Warcraft players around the Blizzard area, of course, and we chatted to one of those guilds. Their name is Drukwelle, and they're really excited to be here.
I played Hunter, a survivalist.
Level 90 Monk as damage dealer.
So what brings you guys to Gamescom?
I'm here to look forward to the games, look at the Blizzard games.
I was seeing a couple of your pictures. You guys are in front of a castle, yeah? Tell me about that.
Yeah, it's an old castle in the middle of Germany. We basically picked that as the location where we want to have our guild meetings. It's just like a youth hostel, and basically we rent the whole thing out for 1 weekend, get everybody there who wants to join and have a lot of fun together.
Who is the best character class in WoW?
Mage.
Warlock.
Do you guys want to do any shout-outs while you're here? Say hi to any friends, all 150 of them? Or
Drukwelle!
Drukwelle! Drukwelle!
Yeah, do it again.
Drukwelle!
Drukwelle! Drukwelle!
And that was already it with the daily update. Now later tonight we're going to have developers here in the studio from, for example, Hearthstone. And also once more I want to remind everyone to take part in our contest. Tweet at us, how do you experience Gamescom, whether it's here or at home. Tweet us a picture, include the hashtag BlizzGC2014, and you're good to go. You might win some amazing prizes. We will be announcing the winners at the very end of the show. Now I promised some Diablo 3 at the beginning of the show, and this is exactly what you're going to get right after a very, very quick bumper. Right, so before we get our guests in, I see you're still working on that one. How's that going?
Yeah, and I completely missed Marc. He's one of my favorite people of all time. I didn't get one question. I was too busy. But the good news is, check out this, right? Can we get a close-up shot of that?
I'm not even sure what I'm looking at.
I'm not done with it yet, but it's getting there. I'm kind of impressed with myself.
Okay, so...
He's even got a horse.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, well, whatever it might be.
Right?
I would say you should just work a little bit more on it. And meanwhile, I have people who might or might not appreciate what you're actually doing right there. And of course, I'm talking about our next guest. I've been talking about Diablo 3 at the beginning of the show and right a few seconds ago, and I will do so again. We have developers here from the actual Diablo 3 team, and those lovely guys are actually coming in here right now. So, hi guys. It's so nice to have you here. We're going to talk about the console versions. That is what's going to be released in only 3 days' time. You're going to be able to play it on the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, Xbox One, and Xbox 360. Yeah, hi. It's nice to have you here.
Hey.
Maybe you just want to introduce you very quickly to our audience.
You're the boss. You go first. All right, so I'm Josh Mosqueira, game director for Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls Ultimate Evil Edition.
And I'm Matthew Berger, senior level designer for also Ultimate Evil Edition, UEE.
Well, so as I just mentioned, the game is going to be released very soon, actually in 3 days. That's the 19th of August. How are you guys feeling so shortly before the release?
This is awesome. This is probably the best Gamescom. I mean, the fact that the game's coming out next week, the reception, I've been talking to the awesome players playing in the back there on the couch. I think everybody, so both here and also back home at Blizzard, are really excited to see Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls Ultimate Edition coming out to not just the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PlayStation 3, and the 360. I think it's the culmination of many years of work to get us to this moment right now.
Indeed, and let's get our audience hyped up a little bit as well, as we do have the trailer for Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls Ultimate Evil Edition right for you now. So enjoy that.
Diablo was defeated. For a time it seemed we would know peace, but it was not to be. For Diablo's essence lingers in the Black Soul Stone. I cannot destroy the stone, nor allow its evil to remain within the heavens. And so it must be hidden, even from the angels. I pray that it will be enough. You have done well, Horadrim. Your service here is finished, and you should all run. Malthael. Brother. Why? The Nephilim will stop you. No one can stop death.
Diablo 3, Reaper of Souls Ultimate Evil Edition. That's quite a title. Why is it so massive? What's in this thing?
I think everything is in it. I mean,
that sounds good.
but it's true. Not only are players getting, the original D3 with all the great classes, the acts, they're also getting all of the content from Reaper Souls, the Crusader, Act 5, Adventure Mode. Plus, we're adding a lot of really cool console-specific features, all built around this concept of sharing your adventures. And one of the really cool things of playing sort of Diablo on the console is being able to be on the same couch with up to 4 of your friends playing on the same screen. And we really wanted to take that and really build upon it. And we have added some cool new features, like we have the Apprentice mode, so you can have players of different levels playing together. So I can have my level 70 character and I can invite Matthew over with his level 1 character and we can all play together.
That's awesome, I like that.
This is the abuse I get on a daily basis.
But that's not the only thing we added. We also added what I like to call the Nemesis system.
Yeah. We added the Nemesis system because of this kind of abuse. See, we've worked very hard to make sure to bring the community together when they play the game, on a couch or not, but we also have worked very hard to tear the community apart in some ways. So the Nemesis system is when you're playing, when Josh is playing and Josh dies, because it happens a lot.
Shots fired constantly.
His way of experiencing Sanctuary, there's a chance that the monster that kills him is going to turn into a unique creature, a Nemesis. A portal is going to appear and he's going to jump into the portal and disappear. And I'm Josh's friend, so later I'm logging. Logging. It's a rough gig. Later I log into the game. I'm playing, minding my own business, and all of a sudden my controller is going to start to vibrate. And, there's going to be this ominous music. A portal is going to appear. The Nemesis is going to jump out, exactly like that, well reenacted. He's going to have a shadow version of Josh's character, so I'm going to know exactly what happened. He will be named after Josh, so I'll be able to call him.
That's a good feature.
I'm going to be in a fight for my life. If I manage to defeat the Nemesis, I get cool loot. I send loot back to Josh, which won't be as cool because it's Josh, but for every other player will be great. And on the other hand, if I happen to die, which is unlikely, the Nemesis will become even more powerful. It will get another shadow clone with it. It will jump into my friends list and hunt one of my friends.
That actually sounds amazing. I'm so tempted to just walk out of the studio to go and play right over there. But so you guys have both been working on bringing Diablo 3 to the console. Now Diablo 3 is an incredible, iconic PC title with all the clicking, killing, clicking, and killing. How did you manage to bring that to another platform like that? Like, what was involved in that?
Well, a lot of care and love was the first ingredient. Because
I like that.
We love Diablo 3 and the whole Diablo. And what we wanted to do is we really wanted to take that experience and find a way to translate it so that it really feels hand-built for the console. So we did a lot of big changes, a lot of small changes. But at the end of the day, the minute you pick up that controller, right, and you're plowing through the hordes of zombies and demons, it just has to feel like a real console game, but also a real Diablo game. And I think I'm really proud of the work that the teams put in to really capture that magic and just translate it to a new platform and a new way of playing it, on the couch, with your controller, on a big screen. It's been really awesome.
All right, so we've actually been going around and talked to people who are actually here at the event if they have any question to you guys. So let's take a look at what they would like to know.
I have a question about first it was for PlayStation 1. It started at PlayStation 1 with Diablo, and now it will be a comeback on the PlayStation 4. Will this be your comeback?
Oh, that's an awesome question. You know, again, as I was saying before, like when I started at Blizzard, you know, as the lead designer on the console version, like the team was given a very like awesome but terrifying mandate, which is like, how do you take that experience and remove the mouse and keyboard and still make it feel like Diablo? And I think we did a lot of great learning through the process, and right now, like the fact we're 3 days away from the launch of the Ultimate Evil Edition, I think it's just a great sort of culmination of the last couple of years, and I'm really happy to be able to bring that experience that PC players have enjoyed forever, and now a whole new legion of players will be able to experience that from the comfort of their own couch.
That sounds so nice. I like comfort of my own couch. That always sounds brilliant. Like you selling it with that. Sure. Now, of course, we have some more questions from the audience, so let's take a look at them.
I'm a personal fan of the new adventure mode, and I would like to know if you are doing anything new about that.
So adventure mode. So, you know, one of the great things is within the next couple of weeks, we'll be releasing patch 2.1, which includes seasons and greater rifts. And the cool thing is that with the next-gen consoles, the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, is that our plan is to also bring some of that patch content onto the consoles as well. But specifically, what can players expect from Adventure Mode is greater rifts. Maybe here Matthew can talk about greater rifts.
Okay. Josh is very excited. He keeps trying to hit me in the face. Greater rifts are, you know, they're a way for players to challenge themselves a little bit more. So we have Nephilim rifts in Adventure Mode, and these are rifts whose difficulty is going to increase. So as the players are going deeper and deeper, essentially in these dungeons, if you will, they're going to have a tougher time, and they're going to have to choose how far they can go, how far they want to go, how quickly, and get some pretty awesome rewards. And you know, I'm pretty excited about playing them. I'm excited about the chance to get better loot for my characters, especially on console.
All right. Well, I believe we had more questions. We've been running around mostly most of the day, so be prepared for some more to come. And now let's take a look at the next one. Oh, actually, we do not have another one. Well, I'm gonna bombard you with that after the show. You know what?
That's not surprising, because Josh hasn't been running around a lot. He's always.
Have you seen him sitting around?
No, he's always next to me.
I follow well.
He spent most of the day next to me.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Matthew.
No,
okay, I said it. There it is.
No, it's okay.
Call me out like that.
I asked to sit next to Josh.
Is that why you gave this to him? This was a token of his appreciation for you, everything you've ever done. I'm not sure.
That was a gift.
Oh, this is the nemesis.
A gift.
Oh, I see. I thought that was more of a voodoo doll than a gift.
You know what? It's art. It's how you interpret it.
It's in the eye of the beholder.
It's interpretive art. And I have a dance too, if you want to see it. If I wasn't plugged in, I would get up on.
I can unplug you.
I actually think no.
What's that?
No. See, this is why I gave him something to play with, so he would just not do this kind of stuff. But he's apparently already finished. Does not look like Diablo. I'm really sorry for that.
The slam turns off too.
I'm pretty excited right now. So now, of course, one question I always want to know from developers: what characters are you guys playing?
All of them.
All of them.
All of them.
Is there no favorite? Come on, you gotta have a favorite. Everyone has a favorite.
I do have a favorite.
Yeah, what's your favorite then?
All of them.
Oh, gee.
No, you know, they're all cool, but the two that I really like playing, like when I'm not working, when I'm just having fun, have to be the Crusader and the Demon Hunter. So that doesn't mean they get any special treatment, but I just like the Crusader because he just, this knight in battle-scarred armor just smashing things. And the Demon Hunter, well, you have to kill things with style, and the Demon Hunter definitely does that.
That's a good 1-2 combo. You got the tank, and then you got the ranged DPS.
Yeah, it really does.
Oh, this guy knows what he's talking about. The guy in the flannel.
The guy in the flannel. Yeah, no one would have thought that after, you know.
Whirlwind Barb. Just saying other words now.
All right. Well, what's your favorite?
I have two, just like Josh, but I have a better selection because I split one on PC and one on console. So on PC, I've been playing Monk a lot, and on console, I've been playing the female wizard a lot because she sounds evil, and that just speaks to me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, you're working on Diablo, so
yeah, exactly,
nothing
right.
else
Inspiration.
expected. It's all right. Will I be able to play with my already existing characters?
Yeah, that's one of the really cool things about the transition from, you know, Diablo 3 on PlayStation 3 or 360 is that whatever your choice of next-gen console is, if you link your either PlayStation or Xbox Live account to your Battle.net account, you'll be able to export your save from either of those systems onto one of the new systems. So whatever system you choose, you'll be able to take your character across and keep on slaying all the demons and getting all the loot.
That's nice. That's good news. I'm pretty sure a lot of people out there will be very happy about that. Now, the game is out really, really soon, as I mentioned several times already. 3 days from now onwards. Of course, you can pre-order it, and knowing Blizzard, there's probably some advantage to pre-ordering it. What kind of cool goodies do we get if we do that?
Go ahead, Josh. I want to see if you know them. I want to see if you know them.
So Sony's been a really fantastic partner to work with, and a lot of us, you know, especially some of us who come from, love playing console games. Sony just has so many cool games. So when they asked us, hey, it'd be really cool if you guys could do some exclusive items or some cool kind of Easter egg type stuff. We said, like, what are the what are the Sony games that we really love? And the one that jumped up to the top, because that was the one I was playing at the moment. I have some really good friends at Naughty Dog, and said, like, The Last of Us just feels like a good fit with Diablo. So we have a special Nephilim Rift that is inspired by The Last of Us. It's got the clickers, the bloaters, and the charging zombies. We've got a spore effect, and it's a really sort of good homage to a game that we love, and we feel it's a great fit for Diablo.
All right. Anything else we got?
Over to you.
Really, that's it?
That's
okay, so
I know some. I can throw them out.
for our Sony players, they will also get a transmog look based on Shadow of the Colossus. So the really great thing about that is if they love the armor, they can find awesome loot and continue to have that look for their characters as they progress, so they can look really, really great. We are not including a little dude that climbs up on you and tries to stab you in the forehead. We didn't go that far. We also have other pre-order bonuses, extra character slots, Inferno Pauldrons, tiny little minions, more transmog looks. So we have more.
Well, that sounds great. That really sounds great. I think you did. I was just going to say yes.
Yeah.
Because you're the dev. I should trust you. And I bluffed. I didn't actually know that anyway. So that's all right. Thank you. Thank you for calling me out.
You're a poor poker player.
I know,
Don't
right?
play poker.
I really shouldn't, but I still do.
Did you see I'm trustworthy?
Yeah, I know. You just went in. Yeah.
Well, before this gets any further, I want to thank you guys for joining us here on the live stream. It's been a pleasure having you, and of course, thanks for everything you do in the game. It's brilliant, and I can't wait for everything which is coming up. Now, once more, reminding you, 19th of August, this is when the action is going to start on the console with the Reaper of Souls. And next up, we're going to have Hearthstone, so don't go anywhere. And Hearthstone is coming up in just a second. And yeah, as you know, Curse of Naxxramas actually just hit the community not so long ago. And the very important thing about this expansion is that you're not only doing your normal games, you can actually also go into a single adventure mode. And there you can unlock cards. And I, on the other hand, am unlocking developers for our studio. And that's why I would like you to welcome Yong from the Hearthstone team. Please take a seat, make yourself comfortable. He is the game producer for Hearthstone, and of course, first off, I want to know how he is feeling. Yong, how are you feeling today?
You know, this is my first Gamescom, and
you can join that club then.
Hey, there we go.
Hey,
we're gonna start a club.
First timer club.
Oh, I'm gonna get a T-shirt.
Yeah, awesome.
It's gonna be flannel.
Hook me up.
Yeah.
For Ben Brode.
Yeah, refreshing.
I feel like I'm sitting next to Ben Brode here. He's wearing flannel to break out into a big laugh. But yeah, I mean, this is my first Gamescom. It's incredible to be here. I used to live in Germany when I was little. My German's terrible.
I was about to test you.
So it's really great to be back. I had some currywurst for lunch today,
nice,
and this is feeling awesome, yeah.
So now, of course, Hearthstone has been a huge success. How does it feel to work on a game as the senior game producer?
You know, I've been working at Blizzard for 5 years now. And you know, at 5 years at Blizzard, they kind of honored a moment by hooking you up with this badass sword. It's full metal, and you know, I got that a couple of weeks ago, just as Naxx was launching. Thank you. Yeah. So, you know, to me, just the whole package felt right. You know, I started working at Blizzard, working on StarCraft 2, then I worked on Diablo 3, and now I've been working on Hearthstone for 2 years, kind of watching that go from alpha to closed beta to open beta, and now shipping it, and then Naxxramas being received so well. I mean, we have more active users now than we ever did before. It's just, you know, the holding that sword just, you know, really packaged it up for me, and it's feeling awesome.
All right, and we're going to talk more about Curse of the Naxxramas after we're going to take a look at the trailer.
Whispers of an ancient tomb, holding horrors in every room.
Ghastly ghouls by them galore, but in the shadows lurks something more.
Nights of death and abominations,
Cleaning your bits for new creations.
and if by chance you should survive, there's plenty of sweet loot inside. Curse of Naxxramas, a Hearthstone adventure.
Some of you might have been watching the trailer, others might have been spending that time building the ultimate Hearthstone deck, and others have been spending their time marveling at their own creations. Are you sure you're done with the Diablo by now?
You know, as the show goes on, I keep adding to them. And I'm kind of impressed now, if you notice, stickers on the hands, and he's holding some type of blade. Not that Diablo would need that.
I mean, that's what we do at Blizzard. You know, we
being
iterate.
creative, yeah.
No, you know, we make something, we try it out, it doesn't work, we make it better. This is all, you know, this is what we do at Blizzard.
Do you feel like this should be made better? Is that one of the things you would add on that list?
Be gentle. You know, as a producer, I like to, you know, gently encourage you. I think it could use a few more rounds of iteration, but you're on the right track.
Are you saying that I'm an official Blizzard artist? Because that's what I just heard you say.
You're right between the lines. You should work on that too.
Putting that on the resume.
Maybe, go for it.
Putting that on the resume.
All right.
Nailed it.
Yeah, well done, Josh. Just well done. I keep you at that.
All right.
Now, yeah, Curse of Naxxramas, you just told us that it's been received really, really well by the community. Maybe talk a little bit about what it actually is.
You know, with Naxxramas, we wanted to give a new way for players to experience Hearthstone differently. So it comes with 39 single-player missions. You know, this is basically for players to get a little bit of a change of pace from one-on-one competitive play. It feels a lot like a puzzle. We try new things that we haven't done before in the game, and you get into the situation, and you know, it might feel a little bit impossible at the beginning because we do a lot of new mechanics that's going to blow your mind. And it's really interesting for you to get out of your comfort zone, stop using the decks you've been using for a while, because it's going to be, you know, you're really going to be challenged by the new bosses, and you're going to go back to your collection, look at cards maybe you haven't looked at before, and you know, come up with new solutions. That feels great. So that's 39 single-player missions. We have also introduced 30 new cards, 6 of which are legendary. And you know, we made these cards to be really relevant to what's going on currently in the game, you know, even at the highest level. And that's really making people go back and make a lot of creative decks. You know, I logged in a couple days ago. Actually, I guess I can tell the whole story, which is I'm a little shy about admitting it. But so, you know, new content's been releasing at midnight in every region, and I'm from the US. So midnight for me is 9 a.m. here. So actually on Wednesday, when my interviews were starting, right then was when the Construct Wing, the 4th part of Naxxramas, opened for me. So, you know, I was really antsy, like sitting there trying to interview while I want to play. But you know, that night before I went back to sleep, I got to play some Construct Wing Naxxramas, and it really blew my mind. I mean, I have no idea what people are doing. These are brand new opponents and brand new decks I've never seen before, so it's really exciting. You know, if you've never played Hearthstone before, I think this is a great time to get started. Everybody's really excited. A lot of players are playing. You know, to get your feet wet, you can start with some of the single-player missions, and when you're ready for the challenge, you have 30 new cards to play with. I think now is the time to get in on it while we have the first wing for free during this promotion.
Yeah, we actually have players playing it here as well. We have, of course, a massive Hearthstone area, but we also have the Yogscast guys on stage who are doing show matches there, and the whole thing is also being a bit casted and commentated so people can get into it. So we can also take a look at that.
Stil und kriegt Savage Roar. Das wäre noch schlimmer. So.
Das wäre ein bisschen YOLO.
Freunde, ladies and gentlemen, please listen to me. The live stream of Blizzard is now connected. Let's wave a little bit, Leute. Ein bisschen Lärm machen. Der Livestream ist am Start. Hallo. Ich habe keine Ahnung, in welche
Where's the camera?
Hey.
Where's the camera?
Da in that direction. Sehr schön. Das freut mich doch.
All right, well, we wave back. They totally don't see it. I mean, it's happening like right away. Where is it? There. Hi, guys.
Over there, yeah.
So as you can see, there's a lot going on in front of stage. A lot of people playing and watching Hearthstone right there.
I'm so excited about that. You know, everybody on Team 5, as much as we love working on the game, we love playing the game. And I play the game a lot. I watch a lot of streams. So some of those guys on the stage right now, I watch them all the time, so it's really great to see them here. You know, I think that's really what's wonderful about Hearthstone. You know, it's a really fun game to play on your own, but you know what's amazing about it is it's also a fun game to watch other people play. So, you know, this happens to me all the time at the office where, you know, I start playing, you know, a little bit of Hearthstone during lunch. You know, sometimes not during lunch, but you know, I start playing and slowly people would start gathering behind me and they're like, oh my God, Yong, I can't believe you're still playing that priest deck, you're crazy. You know, I can't, you know, check out this card. I think you should really, you know, the new card, Undertaker just came out. What do you think about it? Should you use it in your deck? And, you know, as much as Hearthstone can be a really cool, you know, kind of quick experience that, you know, you can get in and play a game for 8 minutes and get out, you know, at the same time, and with no commitment, at the same time, it can be a really fun social experience. So, you know, it's just like, you know, having those, like slowly, you know, my coworkers would get behind me and, you know, before I finish my game, I have my entire team behind me. And I'm like, what am I doing? I'm killing the productivity of the team. But, you know, I think that's really what's wonderful about Hearthstone. You know, you love playing it, we love watching it, and then streaming is really that times hundreds of thousands of people watching, you know, people like those guys on stage watching to play, and, you know, that's all really great.
I gotta say, your coworkers are a lot more pleasant than mine, because mine also rally behind me when I play in my breaks or not in my breaks, but they're more like, why did you do that? You should play that. Oh my God, she misplayed again. So it's like continuously like that. So I don't enjoy that experience as much, but it's still nice that we gather around. Now, of course, we've also been looking around here in the audience for people who may or may not have some questions for Hearthstone. Of course, we found some, so let's take a look at the first one.
Hi guys, this is Sina in Nemsh, and I have a question, a very important question for Hearthstone developers. Who is the best player on Team 5?
Oh, you know, I thought I was going to get some curveball questions. This one's really easy. I am obviously the best player in the team. Actually,
you're probably also the most humble. I assume.
I'm also the most humble.
Okay.
No, that's not true. I think you know what's going to have to happen is maybe someone like Ben Brode and I should, you know, get some games out. Maybe we should have the team play a little tournament and figure this out. You know, a lot of us play the game. We're really into it. We never really kind of had a duel between us very seriously, but you know, now that Nimsh is telling us to sort it out, maybe we'll go for that.
All right, we have one more question for you, so let's take a look at that one.
Are we gonna see more fun cards like Millhouse Mana Storm?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. You know, what's really important for us in the Hearthstone team is to make a game and let you have games where you can have a lot of cool story. And you know, Millhouse Mana Storm, he might not be the most powerful, you know, mage in the universe, but he gets on the stage and something crazy is going to happen. It might be crazy good for you, it might be crazy bad for you, but you know, at the end of the day, you're going to walk away from that game, win or lose, with an awesome story. And you know, that's what Hearthstone's about. Win or lose, just have fun, and we're definitely going to make more cards like that.
All right, I really like that. Now, of course, thank you so much for giving us the insight. It was lovely having you here. And yeah, I can't wait to actually also start playing the next wing, because I as well have been stuck at Gamescom and couldn't play it so far. So I'm really excited about that.
Quick question. Is there a chance for a flannel card? Is that in the works?
There actually already is a flannel card. You just have to go to the credits and just wait a moment. You'll see a giant zombie wearing flannel, and then you'll know who that represents.
Well,
I know what I'm doing right now.
There you go. But yeah, we had some amazing contests with some amazing prizes. We have a lot of swag we're gonna get out, and we have 5 winners. And Josh, you've been on top of things beside being all artsy, so maybe you wanna walk us through them?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. So what I got going on right now is a handful of tweets. No winners quite yet. We're going to be collecting those for a while.
I like that.
Oh, hey, there we go.
That's a good one.
Is this the winner right now? Because that looks like a small baby. That's a infant.
Surrounded by death.
Yeah, surrounded by
parenting. You did it right.
Yeah, there's us, so we won.
That's good. I like that.
There's a picture of that's good news. We'll split the prize. Oh, and an action figure one.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Is that a warlock?
Yeah, it's a warlock.
It's a warlock.
So thus far, a baby, us, and a action figure. Good. What else do we have here? And Lurky. Wow.
Lurky's always good.
Lurky.
Can't ever go wrong with Lurky.
I'm going to need his mailing address.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there we go. That's
and there it is. Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like it's me in the top right corner. I didn't know I was streaming right now. Oh.
Well, now you do.
Okay.
I hope that person is
know.
actually streaming, and instead of his webcam, he has our stream in it. That would be great.
I'm pretty sure
really
that
like
was
that.
us.
Yeah, so the winner will be rewarded, as I mentioned before, with a drawing we have live on stage being made throughout those days. It's from Luke Mancini, and it's absolutely amazing. And of course, the runner-ups will also be rewarded with awesome prizes. So that's it for now. Tomorrow we're going to take a closer look at Heroes of the Storm, as well as World of Warcraft with Warlords of Draenor. I want to thank you all for tuning in, and hope to see you again tomorrow.